Hello, this is a grateful recovering addict, Andre, with another reading from our book, Just for Today, for February the 19th, 2024. Reservations. A reservation is something that we set aside for future use. In our case, a reservation is the expectation that, if such and such happens, we will surely relapse. What event do we expect to be too painful to bear? Maybe we think that if a spouse or a lover leaves us, that we will have to get high. If we lose our job, surely we will use. Or maybe it's the death of a loved one that we expect to be unbearable. In any case, the reservations that we harbor give us permission to use when they come true. And in many cases, they do. We can prepare ourselves for success instead of relapse by examining our expectations and altering them where we can. Most of us carry within us a catalog of anticipated misery closely related to our fears. We can learn to survive pain by watching other members live through similar pain. We can apply their lessons to our own experience. Instead of telling ourselves that we will have to get high if this happens, we can quietly reassure ourselves that we too can stay clean through whatever life brings. So just for today, I will check for any reservations that may endanger my recovery and share them with another addict. You know, reservations are a very real thing. When I look back at my active addiction and the many times where I tried to get clean and I didn't stay clean, it was because of a reservation. I thought that, well, you know what? Just give it some time. I'll eventually figure out a way to get high without anybody knowing. Or just give it some time and I'll figure out a way to get high without my wife figuring out where this missing money went. I was really thinking these things, and I would sit around thinking about the pleasure of getting high, even while I had 5, 6, 7 months clean. I was not clean mentally. I may have been clean physically because I wasn't pumping drugs into me, but I was pumping the desire for drugs into my mind freely and consistently. And you will not maintain your recovery if you do this. A reservation, as the book mentioned, is when you prepare to get high in the event of something that will come into your life. Like it said, the death of a loved one, a loss of a job, a boyfriend or girlfriend, a husband or a wife leaving you, etc., etc. And when you preserve that time in your mind for that type of activity, you will almost always find yourself in those repeated behaviors because you were preparing yourself in that way. Remember, this is a Just for Today program. You don't have to gather days upon yourself. Stay in the moment. Stay with your higher power. Stay with the group. Stay with the program. And you will find that when life does come and it represents heartache, pain, or loss, you will have the strength and a fellowship and a higher power to get you through it. Well, once again, this is a grateful recovering addict, Andre, with another reading from our book, Just for Today. If you're struggling in any way, please do not struggle alone. Contact me at 423-347-9422 and allow me to help you as you will help me. And I will see you by the grace of our higher power tomorrow.